All of us, in one way or another, face difficult situations. Situations that cause stress, despair, or sadness. But although this is our reality, we must consider another reality that is connected to God. The disciples of Jesus Christ witnessed the death of their Lord, a reality that could not be contested in any way. Christ's body has been laid in the tomb, showing that he was dead. However, they had forgotten that before this reality was the reality of God. The death of Jesus Christ affected his disciples in such a way that even after he rose from the dead, they could not believe that he was alive. The reality of death did not let them see the reality of the resurrection. This is why Thomas, after hearing from his brothers that Jesus had risen, said, "I won't believe it unless I see the nails wounds in his hands, put my fingers into them and place my hand into the wound in his side." The reality of death of Jesus was solid in the life of Thomas. But despite Thomas' disbelief, Jesus Christ appears to him to satisfy his need to see the nails marks and touch the wound on his side. Of course, as Thomas lived through that experience, his eyes were opened and he could see that the reality of the resurrection was an undeniable fact. Jesus Christ that day gave a powerful teaching to those who were gathered. Teaching would help them see the reality of God above any reality they were living. This teaching can be found in the Gospel of John, chapter 20, verse 29, and it says the following: "Then Jesus told him, 'You believe because you have seen me? Blessed are those who believe without seeing me.'" Jesus teaches us that we cannot base our faith or the way we behave by only on what our eyes see. What our eyes may see on many occasions may have nothing to do with the reality of God for our life. We need to believe without needing to see. I invited you to move in faith so you can see the reality of God. No matter how complex your existing situation is, trust in God. Don't let your difficult situation affect your behavior and emotions. God is bigger than all our problems. When missionary Hudson Taylor went to China, he made the expedition on a sailing vessel. One day, the missionary heard an urgent knock on his stateroom door. He opened it, and there stood the captain of the ship. "Mr. Taylor," he said, "we have no wind. We are drifting toward an island where the people are hidden, and I fear they are cannibals." "What can I do?" asked Taylor. "I understand that you believe in God. I want you to pray for wind." "All right, Captain, I will, but you must set the sail." "Why? That's ridiculous. There is not even the slightest breeze. Besides, the sailor will think I'm crazy." But finally, because of Taylor's insistence, he agreed. 45 minutes later, he returned and found the missionary still on his knees. "You can't stop praying now," said the captain. "We got more wind than we know what to do with." Just as Taylor told the captain, "You must set the sails," when there was not a drop of air. God tells you today, don't be afraid, just believe. God bless you, church.